Hello, hey. This video is about crypto exchanges. Which exchange is best to buy your crypto? I'm going to share my own personal experience. A lot of my experience over the years. It's April 2020 right now, coronavirus time as I'm doing this video. Michael Santonato here, and I'm going to share with you some of the exchanges that I have used, my favorite exchanges, why they're my favorite exchanges, and some other important key tips that you need to know when you are buying digital currency. Now, first off, I just got to acknowledge you and say welcome. And if this is your first foray into digital currency and cryptocurrency and making those purchases, congratulations and welcome. Welcome to the community. It's an exciting, growing community. I've been a proud member of this community for 4 years now, and studying Bitcoin and crypto and speaking about it, doing workshops, online courses, seminars, webinars, blogs, all that good stuff. So I'm going to share with you my favorite exchanges. Let me share my screen here and then we'll get to it. All right, so it's one piece that's important to know is geography. All right, so the geography. So I am Canadian. I'm looking at a Canadian website, bitbuy.ca. This is one of my favorite exchanges to use in Canada, and I recommend it. You can find the link below, okay? Bitbuy.ca is great because it's Canadian, it's very simple. It works with Interac, which is e-transfers, which is Canada's favorite, method of payment. Most crypto exchanges do not take credit cards, so BitBuy is no different. Okay, credit card companies don't like crypto yet in most cases. So the great thing about BitBuy is you can pay with Interac e-transfer. Woo! We love that. Americans don't have e-transfers, which seems odd to us, but it is a Canadian technology which works really well. It's basically sending money through an email. Fantastically simple and easy. So you can fund your account and withdraw using Interac, using e-transfers, okay? One of my favorites. Nice and simple, clean interface. And several months ago, they just came out with a pro trade, which basically lets you set your own prices that you want to buy and sell at, which is awesome, okay? All their features are here. They do have low fees. I do appreciate that. Those are fantastic. And of course, Canadian currency, simple integration. And what else? They say tight spreads. Oftentimes I found their prices better than what else is out there. So this is a common go-to point for me because of their low price. But what's most important is customer service. Okay, so BitBuy, you always get great customer service. Look at that, top rated support. Okay, same day, and you can also call them, which is very rare and very important. They got a support button right here, which is fantastic. Get rid of that. No hidden fees, which is awesome, and honestly really fast transaction times, and of course security. Okay, so very important, very key pieces. What you want to know when it comes to picking your exchange to buy currencies, and again, if you're in Canada, this is my top recommendation, okay? What you want to know is that security is paramount because it is an exchange. Customer service is paramount, okay? Because again, it's crypto, dealing with money here, can't mess around with that. And the third is, I would say the fees, okay? So the fees are low, the fees are great. Pro trade feature is essential because that means you're trading based on your own price limits that you set. And this, by the way, this is what the pro trade looks like. How nice and clean and cool is that? If you're a pro trader, then you know what's going on and you know how this works. If you're not, then stick to the simple market orders and stay tuned for the rest of this video. Okay, so that's BitBuy. Sign up using the link below and you'll get free money and I'll get free money because you click the affiliate link, okay? We like how that works. We both win, all right? But stay tuned to the end of the video. So that's BitBuy, great for Canadians, great for those reasons. Now I'm gonna show you another one that I use. Again, I only recommend what I use. This is Coinbase. Coinbase is, in a way, king, okay? It is king because they have gone through the US regulations. It's a US-based company. It's actually the Winklevoss twins who created this puppy. And this is really great because they played by the rules. So if you want to get crypto, which is really reliable from a solid source, that's not going anywhere, you don't have anything to worry about, any security, any issues whatsoever, you want Coinbase because it's a great starter for people. It's super simple. And you can even buy it with your Visa debit card. So I have a Visa debit card amongst other cards, obviously. Got to keep your options liquid and multiple so that you can make sure you get what you need. And so you can pay with your Visa debits. I like Coinbase because it's nice and simple and easy. Canadian dollars is no problem, okay? Customer service is fantastic, but it's so damn good. I've never needed their customer service. Okay, that's one of the pros of Coinbase. Another great feature is you can use dollar cost averaging, which that's a very important investment feature if you're familiar with DCA. DCA is very important when it comes to investing, and with Coinbase, you can do that daily, weekly, or monthly. Okay, it's got great mobile apps. It's extremely easy to use, simple. And again, it's very, very secure because they've played by the rules. The Winklevoss twins have not messed around here from the beginning. They have played by the rules. So they've probably got the Senate, Congress in their pockets. They have not had any issues whatsoever. You can get started in just a few minutes, okay? And you can withdraw to PayPal, which I like. Again, you'll find a link below so that you can sign up using my referral link where you get some money and I get some money. We both get $100 each when you spend your first amount on crypto, okay? Now, here's another one I'm going to show you. This will be the last one I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to get into all the important aspects of what to look for in any cryptocurrency exchange, because Bitcoin's 10 years old, great 10-year anniversary, but we're still very early in this technology. So here's the last one I'm going to share with you, and this is I use a couple other ones, but these are the primary three that I use. Here's the last one I'm going to show you. This is Binance. This is a global leader, okay? Coinbase is a global leader, and Binance is a global leader. BitBuy is not so much a global leader, it's Canada specific. Binance is actually from China. It's made in China. Now, before you throw your hat, if you're, if you have discrimination a little bit or preferences towards non-Chinese products, okay, which is understandable. Before you do that, listen, this is a very important exchange. Binance is a very, very, very important exchange. And it's very important, one of the reasons, because it is not based in America. It's not based in North America. It's based in China, okay? And they too are playing by China's rules, all right? The CEO is very public. He's very vocal. You can find him on Twitter. Just search or Google CEO of Binance, the person who created this. It is the largest exchange in the world, okay? So it's very important. And they are not subject to US regulations, which is extraordinary. This is super important. Not subject to US regulations. This is amazing because the US regulations right now, they're talking about, destroying basically and regulating stable coins, which is a topic for another video, but this could be a problem. So we don't want to support necessarily, exchanges that are not, or countries that are not pro-crypto and countries that are not pro-stablecoins. Stablecoins are extremely important to the crypto ecosystem, especially if you're trading. That's for another video, okay? But let's get back to Binance. Binance is extremely secure. They have their own cryptocurrency. This is big news. This is huge, huge. They have their own coin, their own cryptocurrency coin. It's BNB, Binance coin, okay? And it's growing in value, guys. I remember then when this coin was only $8, $9, $10, and now it's pretty consistently around the $15 to $18, $20 mark, all right? They trade all major cryptocurrencies, which most of them do. Most of them do trade all the major ones. However, Binance even trades many brand new minor cryptocurrencies called altcoins, which you and I probably will never use or need in the immediate future. However, this is essential because there are new cryptos being invented all the time. There's over 5,000 last I checked a few weeks ago. And just a few years ago, there was only 1,300. So this is great news because it's a growing industry. Binance supports this growing industry, okay? Most exchanges, like I said, only host some of the major coins, most of the major coins. But Binance, there's so many freaking coins, I have no idea. And I don't bother, investing my time into. However, in the future, these could be very, very, very important for the crypto community, This is a big deal, okay? So with Binance, you often get the most immediate price. Like, remember, this is the largest exchange in the world. So you've got a ton of people that use this and depend on this every day. So you're getting the most accurate prices all the time. Okay, now I'm not signing in, I'm not logging into my account here, but another reason why Binance is great is because their security is second to none. Their verification process is easy and simple. They also offer discounted fees. The more you trade, the more they reduce their fees. So the more crypto you buy and trade and buy and sell, which is great for traders, the more they reduce their fees, ladies and gentlemen. There is so much volume and so much activity happening on this exchange. This is another great feature. On this exchange with Bitcoin, in a day, 439 million Bitcoin are being traded in a day. This is just right now in the last 24 hours, okay? So if you're looking for volume, you're looking for the amount of trades, which often indicates liquidity and security. If you're an active trader, this is where you want to be. When I'm regularly trading, this is where I want to be. In fact, this is where I am. And they have other really cool options too, like advanced tools. They help you chart using tools like the Bollinger Bands, which is one of the favorites of mine to trade if you're a technical trader, okay? There's some advanced tools and charting abilities. Like, look, you can just click and there you have the MACD indicator and the moving average indicator and other indicators, which if you're a technical trader or you want to become a technical trader, then Binance is freaking fantastic for that, okay? Another cool thing about Binance that's very unique is they have their own futures market. They also hold contests, which is really cool. They're starting to get into loans. They're adding more and more features all the time. They're giving you an ROI or a reward if you deposit and what's called stake your crypto on this exchange, okay? And they're also coming out with their own MasterCard and debit card. So they are growing. These are my favorites. Now, let's go back to the fundamentals, because there's going to be more exchanges. There's going to be more and more exchanges as time goes on, okay? I remember when BitBuy looked really like Crayola, like Super Nintendo. They've improved over time. So this question comes to us from Anton. What's your perspective on the upcoming BlockX crypto exchange? Thank you so much, Anton. If you want to be in our private ninjas, financial ninjas group to ask and answer questions, then this is the place to do that. We've got a nice little community growing here. Find us on Facebook, send us a request, we'll let you in if you're good and credible, okay? So thanks to Anton for this question. His question, what's your perspective on the upcoming BlockX crypto exchange? I'm gonna be honest with you. I do not know about this exchange. I have not looked into it. As this industry grows, there is more and more information coming out and about. So I cannot answer right now. I have not taken the time to research this upcoming exchange. And let me give you a tip, my friend Anton, and anyone else who's watching this video. Be careful of new and upcoming exchanges, okay? Here's why. This is the most important thing why. I'm gonna shut off my screen share as soon as I can find out how to do that and give you my full face. This is super important, ladies and gentlemen. As you're getting more and more into this crypto industry, you have to realize and understand that the vast majority of losses in the crypto space, that is hacks, have come from exchanges. Leaving your crypto on exchanges is potentially dangerous, okay? Most of the Bitcoin that's been lost has been due to human error, people throwing away their laptops and computers where they had thousands of Bitcoin 10, 8, 7 years ago, okay? But the other major factor is exchanges. Remember this, key fact, Bitcoin has never been hacked. Bitcoin and the blockchain itself has never been hacked. All the stuff you heard in the news over the last few years, your friend, your family, your in-laws, they say, oh, it can get hacked. Not Bitcoin itself, not crypto itself. Bad wallets with poor security, such as Jax, unfortunately. Jax is a Canadian wallet company, which I respect, but thank goodness I never used, but they got hacked. They lost a lot of their crypto. And exchanges have been hacked. So you need to be extraordinarily careful about putting your crypto on new exchanges. That's something you gotta be really careful about, okay? New exchanges and exchanges that lack good security are the ones that have been hacked. Those are the ones where people have lost their money. And there's been a ton of it, okay? It's happened over time, many, many times. Just do a quick Google search. So I don't know about this BlockX crypto exchange. I can't say what they're going to do. Anton's question also says they're looking to take 10% market share from Binance in their first year. Well, that would be a huge accomplishment. That would be a big feat. And it's not that it can't be done, but you know, I'd love to have 3 ponies and a ranch, but that's just not going to happen. Not right now, because I'm not focusing on it. And it's easy to make predictions and statements, and especially businesses in their business plans and their financials and their projections, they always project big, happy dream things. So it's nice that these guys want to take 10% of the market share from Binance, but let me go back to Binance for a second. The likelihood that this is going to happen is slim, especially in their first year, okay? The major cryptocurrency exchanges, which, you know, I've only given you 3, and there's many more. Poloniex, Huobi, however you say that one, Bittrex, Poloniex, Bitfinex, there's like so many. Remember Quadriga? That was another good Canadian exchange. What happened there? The CEO died somehow in India while he was vacationing and backpacking. What a weird place to die. And everybody that had their money on Quadriga, which was a great Canadian exchange, their stuff's now in the courts. They're now in the court process. Okay, me too. I had some on there as well, so I have a little bit that's in that court process too. So it happened to me. It could happen to you. You got to be careful. Do your research. You're better off using the ones that have lasted, the ones that have worked. When I first started with BitBuy, I did not know if it would last. I really didn't. So I used I wish I could show you what their site looked like before. Oh baby, it was like Super Nintendo, like really basic, bland. This is a huge upgrade. And they only did this last year. And BitBuy has been around since, gosh, will they say? I don't know if they'll say. Yeah, I guess they will. Let's check their about page. They've been around, I think, since 2016. Will they say? They don't say. They don't say. All right. Well, anyway, that's too bad. So it's better off to be with the exchanges, since you're talking about money and investing. It's better off to put your money on exchanges that you trust. And again, you want to look at my other videos way back several years ago when I was doing workshops about hard wallets, the physical wallets, Nano, Ledger, Trezor. Those are the best security options because you don't want to lose your money. It's easy to buy crypto. It's harder to make money and keep the money you've made in it. All right. So I hope this video has done you some good. By the way, also last thing I'm going to share before we leave, check out this guide here. Best cryptocurrency exchanges. These are my friends over at Block Geeks. Anyway, Amir's a friend of mine. Met him years ago. Wonderful guy. Huge influencer in the crypto space. Blockgeeks.com. Check this website out. Fantastic. All the info you need on crypto. And he has this great article he made 3 years ago, which I think he added to since then. Best exchanges. And look what he says on here. BitBuy. Great for Canadians. Okay. Another one. Coinbase. Bang. Okay. So hope you like this video. Share it, like it, subscribe it. If you got value out of it. You got other questions, throw them in the comments. We'd be happy to hear from you. We're here for you to answer your questions. If you want to join our little ninjas community, check out the Financial Ninjas on Facebook. We do a lot of crypto talk there and general financial advice and guidance. Good luck. Happy hunting. Have fun. See you in the next video.